Hey, it's Pam. Sorry, this is Emily. She's joining Mac and I today. Anyway, today I am going to make some neem oil spray, and I'm going to show you how to do it. A lot of my plants are just being plants. And so I'm treating a lot of them for bugs. I'm treating a lot of them for what looks like could be fungus. A lot of them are getting that like phyllo fungus that they get. I'm dealing with nectarary. I'm just dealing with plants. So rather than keep going through all the insecticidal soap and all of the bug spray and stuff, and I'm just going to make some neem spray because that does all the things at once. And I've been using one that's been great. The Fern Queen, actually, we traded some products a while back. I traded her some Purived for some of this. Anyway, this is fine for cleaning leaves, but this isn't really, it's not very strong as far as I can tell. It's, you can't even smell the neem. About the smell. Neem oil does not smell good. I mean, you might disagree. Most people don't find it pleasant. It's like well, how about I just open this concentrate in front of you and I will give you my reaction since I haven't done this in a long time. This is gonna burn my nostrils. Okay. It's solidified, so it's not quite. Yeah, it's starting to warm up. I've literally never known how to describe the smell of neem. It just smells painful. Anyway, I am going to make some mix. The stuff about this stuff is that once you mix it, it does not last very long. So don't make more than you're probably going to use because it's going to go bad. It's not going to go bad. It's just not going to be potent and not going to work very well. So what's the point? That's bad. Anyway, in case you are wondering what neem is good for, specifically, I have used it for everything from thrips. It's great for spider mites. I haven't used it on mealybugs, but I think you can. I just use rubbing alcohol directly because it's easier and faster, and you want to get them one by one anyway. They're not gonna get like fungus gnats because fungus gnats fly and the eggs are in the soil, so the neem's not really going to do much for them, and you don't want to just like put it in your soil. You're gonna want other stuff for those, but otherwise I've used it for everything else. I'm gonna mix about 1.5 teaspoons of neem oil every time I'm baking something, which is not very often in the kitchen. I mean, I am always and forever looking for these, and I never know where they are. They're always here. They're always in my office. They are always being used for some sort of plant concentrate that renders them useless afterwards. So, future Pam, when you're wondering where your teaspoons are, they're here still, and you need to go buy some more again. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do about 1.5 teaspoons, which is about a 1/2 tablespoon. Is that about right? You put like 2 tablespoons for a whole gallon, and I'm just doing 1/4 of that. Yeah, that's a 1/2 tablespoon. I can do this. Good God. And then I'm going to add a little bit of soap, which is what keeps it together when you mix oil and water, you know? So this is like the mustard. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is just Castile soap. This is just Dr. Bronner's. You can use like Dawn. I would use something incredibly gentle, dishwasher soap style. 3-to-1 neem soap. I am also going to put some essential oils in it because it helps, because it smells bad. But that's the only reason. And I'm not sure what I have, but I'm going to probably find something citrusy and I'm going to add it. So let's do it. Normally would use distilled water for this. I don't have any, but I do have tap water, so I'm going to use that because that's what I have. I also have rainwater, but it's this color, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to put that in my sprayer, you know what I mean? Because that's, whatever that is has been on my roof, and I'm good. They're good. I love these little bottles. I have so many of them. I do put rainwater in like one specific one, and I use that for misting when I have it. Otherwise, I just have regular water, or I have other concentrates that I make that are either insecticidal soap or fungicide or whatever else I feel like doing that day. Who knows? Sometimes it's just water with like essential oil in it because I'm feeling super hippy-dippy that day. So, you know, put whatever the fuck you want in there. I don't care. We're gonna do one. God, so gross. Is this really what I'm using? Okay. Ugh. Don't use this stuff directly on your plants. It's concentrate. Any neem oil that you get, you need to make it into a spray. This will burn your plants. It'll burn them. I didn't really think this through very well, and I put the solids in like this rather than just in the jar because I don't think. So let's go put some water in. I don't know why I'm like this. Okay, here we go. Melting it a little with the warmer water really helped. I just brought this home inside and I haven't really cleaned it very well, so we're gonna go ahead and start with this one. You can spray it on and leave it. I would rather wipe the leaf anyway because I'm trying to get any potential pests that are hiding on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it. I don't know why you wouldn't, but you can just spray it on if you want and it'll help, but it won't be as effective because you want to make sure and get both sides of the leaf regardless. And the big girl again. So if you've ever thought about making your own, or if you just happen to have bought this on accident rather than the pre-made stuff, or for whatever reason you feel like making your own because you like to add whatever, you can get the scented soap. It works well too. Anyway, there you go. pretty easy. Just remember not to burn your plants. Don't make it too strong, and if you do, after you do use it, make sure and keep your plants out of direct sun, because it'll burn it while it's wet too. So either do it in the evening or do it, you know, if they're not under bright lights or whatever, it's fine. And that's all. And now the dogs are... This has been my life for 4 days, both of them. Anyway, talk to y'all later.